class!
Welcome to Physics 101 I'm Sabrina and this is Kate!
Nice to meet ya.
My bud's gonna take over from here.
Yep. Alright, so, during the smokestack lab, our lab group learned many new things. We learned how to find theta using the formula tangent equals opposite over adjacent. We also learned how to use many new equipment like measuring wheels and altimeters. Very interesting. The formulas that could be used are sine, cosine, and tangent. Sine equals opposite over hypotenuse. Cosine equals adjacent over hypotenuse. And tangent equals opposite over adjacent. For our lab, we used the formula tangent to find the theta. My lab group used 250 meters as the adjacent and got the opposite, which would be the height of the smokestack, at 24.088 meters. Once we plugged these numbers into the tangent formula, we got the answer 5.709 degrees. Ways that our group could have had better results is by making sure all our measurements are exact and becoming much more familiar with the math. Our lab group works really well together, considering we all know each other and our strengths complement one another. When it came to measurements and using the altimeter, Heidi and Eric took over. Sabrina took photos throughout the lab, and I jotted down all the notes. When it came to writing the lab, I focused on the exam procedure. Heidi and Eric focused on all the math. Then Sabrina took over observations, the material page, and the cover page. Our group liked the lab because it gave us a chance to get out of the classroom and work with other peers. We disliked the measuring stage of the lab because we found ourselves having to go back and measure it multiple times. This lab was very similar to a lab we did freshman year in geometry class. Instead of measuring a smokestack, we measured a flagpole. Also, instead of getting the chance to use real altimeters, we used our phones, which could not be as accurate. We believe you should keep this lab because it is a simple lab and a good way to learn how to work with others. The next lab we get assigned, our lab group is going to try to meet up more on our own time and try to not procrastinate as much with the math. Our lab group worked really well together considering we are all friends and our strengths complement one another. I can't memorize it though, it's so hard. Tangent equals opposite over adjacent. For our lab, we used the formula tangent to find the theta. The lab group used 200. The formulas that could be used to find theta. Oh, fuck. Hold on a second. Alright, I got a wedgie real funny figure. Okay, so what am I gonna do? Should I go? Ma! Alright, I'm ready to go. I'm ready. Okay, I'm ready. Because we found ourselves having to go back. Sorry, totally laughed. Which could not be as accurate. Purpose and procedure. Eric and Heidi focus on all the main math. Fuck. Wait, what the fuck does that say? I was almost done, but I messed up, didn't I? Did I mess up?
You messed up like 4 times. I totally kept it in for like a 3 years old.
What did I mess up on?
Do you hear what she said similar? She was like...
Time. But next time, we're gonna try to meet up together more. Wow, is it hot in here? Is it just me? We liked this lab.
Do something.
With measurements.
It's free.
We just measured things.
Oh, you're right.